Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and information on Path of Exile, starting with some concept art from the Mirage, of course the current league. So we got Suresh of the Weeping Black, the new boss, well, endgame boss I guess, even though people farm it like it's crazy, and yeah, it doesn't feel that endgame anymore at that point, but still, Varashta, another angle on the Sekema, and then the Orb Regalia armor set, which is part of the current challenge rewards, even though I don't know, I liked some of those other options more. And also we got the Eradicator of Decay armor set from the Karak Pass, which GG doesn't fail to put the link below, of course. I mean, I don't know, it's definitely not as good as the previous one, but that's just my opinion. Still, we also got the 3.28.c patch notes, and these are not the patch notes by themselves, though you can find them in the forums as well, since they've been deployed now. There's a lot of random small changes. I'm gonna touch a couple. First up, they've added the wishes for the coins of power, of knowledge, and of skill that you might find in the Mirages, and now you can actually get a wish that guarantees 1 coin when breaking the astral chain, so that is pretty good, even though I do expect them to be really rare. There's also been some general improvement and changes. You can see there's a lot of those. Just gonna touch on the visually adjusted the fog of war of the Atlas, such that it is easier to tell what is explored and what is not yet explored. Now that is pretty good. It really helps a little bit because you can finally see the maps that you're going to, at least, which is not that bad. Still, I don't think, or rather personally, I really don't like the fog of war. You cannot plan your path, you cannot see half of the stuff in there, and also when you open the device, there's your inventory open, there's the sort of rucksack open as well, and it feels really cramped. So yeah, hopefully GG is going to fix the UI a little bit, because other than that, that's going pretty damn well. There's also a lot of random bug fixes, which, I mean, you might not care about them, but they really do help the game to be much smoother. So there's that. Also, we got some statistics from the first week of the Mirage League, and it's been a while since you got statistics for the first week. Bear in mind we are entering the 3rd week right now, so that's not just yesterday. Still, you can see some wishes, how much they were picked when proposed, and you probably never saw some of those. For example, the wish for fishes, claim a fishing rod, has only been taken around 60% of the times. That is very surprising, but I guess a lot of people don't really know what a fishing rod is, and most people maybe don't even care about owning one because it's honestly useless. And another thing that we got here is the maps that created the most Mirages, and how much of the total Mirage percentage these are responsible for. So Dunes taking the top spot at 6.8% of the total of Mirages that has been spawned. You can tell how much people like farming Dunes. That's probably because it's a very compact yet really open area. You can do a lot of farming struts in there, and the Mirage really covers a lot of it. So that is a naturally really nice map. City Square, kind of similar. Jungle Valley always has been a really good one. Haunted Mansions as well. Strand Beach, the Fire Cathedral, Mesa for boss running, Silo and Atoll for similar reasons. So some of these maps just have really good struts on them. Some are just really good overall, like Dunes. Pretty interesting statistics, and we can also see the Vault, Open Wraith, and the most popular maps by region. So you can see there's the 4 vaults, and you can see that the vaults in the southwest regions were definitely the most opened ones, and I do think that's because there's some of the most used maps. Still, we also got the percentage of Marquez coin used by type. You can see that the dexterity ones are definitely below the others, while the power ones, so the strength ones, are actually definitely above. So I guess there's more people playing melee, or somewhat melee I guess, and A lot of people play mages, a bit less playing archers and the right side of the tree. Defenses on that side are kinda scarce, or it's just a meta, and I guess that's the biggest one as well. There's also the player win rates against bosses, which doesn't really hold too much of a meaning since it includes people who actually farm those bosses every day. So yeah, pretty much everything is the 95+%, showing that these bosses are not that hard as long as you can get there, which probably means that you are prepared for those for the most part. And last, we also got an update on the server performance after the 3.28.0c patch has been deployed. So basically there's been a problem with the configuration in the servers. Some servers actually got allocated double the load that they could handle, and the alarms that GGG had in place didn't work. So basically this resulted in around 12 hours of basically degraded performance, they say, so probably unplayability for some regions. So yeah, GG just says they're sorry for that and they are making sure this will never happen again. So yeah, that was all for this week, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That was all, I've been your host Giorgio, and I'll see you guys the next time.